And a very good morning to you. It is Wednesday morning, the 20th of January 2021. And this is your friend Angus Buchan with a thought for the day. I want to speak to you today about the call. If we go to 1 Samuel chapter 3 and verse 10. Now the Lord came and stood and called as at other times, Samuel, Samuel. And little Samuel answered, Speak, for your servant hears. When God calls a man or a woman, that man must answer God's call for himself. God called Moses at the burning bush and told him to go and set his people free from Pharaoh. God called Paul on the road to Damascus and told him to preach the gospel to the Gentiles. 2 Chronicles 16 and verse 9a. The eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the whole earth to find himself strong on behalf of those whose hearts are loyal towards him. God is looking for men and women today of a pure heart. Remember, God is no respecter of persons. He will choose whom he sees fit. Often he will choose the youngest. We would choose the oldest, I suppose. He chose David, King David, the youngest of all his brothers. God chose Moses. He stuttered. He couldn't even speak properly. God chose Matthew, a despicable tax collector who stole from his own people. Listen today for that still small voice, just like little Samuel did, and then respond. Speak, for your servant hears. Many are called, but few are chosen. Matthew 20 and verse 16. I want to tell you about a little nun. That's right. Her name was Angus Buchan. She was born in Albania. She was a teacher of Indian children from wealthy homes. She was in a very comfortable and sheltered convent called Loreto Convent. One day, catching a train in Calcutta, she saw a poor, wretched soul lying on the station platform, dying, stretching out and asking for help. She responded to the call. She believes God was speaking to her through that man. She left her safe place and went in to the poorest of the poor in Calcutta and lived with them and formed an organization called Missionaries of Charity, Missionaries of Love. Do you know a more famous woman than Mother Teresa? She got the Nobel Peace Prize and many other prizes. But you know, I never heard her preach one sermon. No. Her job was purely to take care of the poorest of the poor. She would pick these people out of the gutter where they were lying, dying, wash their filthy bodies, put them in a clean bed between two new sheets, and let them die with dignity. That's all she did. Hear the call of God for you today, because God is looking like never before for men and women who will say, Lord, speak, your servant hears. God bless you and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.